Hello, Laura here with Butterfly Insights, coming to you today to talk to you about blocks. Now, blocks happen when we are not in alignment with what we are trying to manifest. There are different ways that we are either in or out of alignment, and so I'm going to discuss those with you today, along with what the two biggest blocks that I have found through my years of working with energy and reading it are right now. So our thoughts are the biggest thing that put us in alignment with what we want to attract. You're in charge of those. Nobody else is in charge of those but you. Even though it may sometimes feel like you're not, like they're just popping into your mind out of nowhere, you still get to control what's there, what you're dwelling on, and what you can replace with something else. You can always replace a thought with another one. Just pick it. So your thoughts will attract whatever frequency they are at. So the way that it works is that our thoughts are what generate our emotions. That's how our emotions happen. That's how we have them. It's through our thoughts. They make them. So when you are thinking about grateful thoughts, you are emitting gratitude energy, because that's the feeling you're having when you're thinking all the grateful thoughts. And so then you're going to naturally attract more things to be grateful for. When you are thinking about exciting thoughts, things that just make you revved up, like you've just had the best pep talk in the whole wide world, then you are going to attract things into your life that make you feel that way. It's like the universe has this law of attraction, and it's like attracts like, and that's how the whole thing works. And similarly, when you are thinking depleted or thoughts like, oh, I'm lacking, I don't have enough, you're going to be putting out this energy and these emotions, which will bring back to you things into your life that will prove it. You're depleting, you don't have enough. So be careful about what you're thinking. Be very mindful of that. Actions also generate a frequency. So if you're mad, you got mad about something, for example, and you're stomping around all over the place and you're yelling and you're mad, you're building that up. So that feeling of anger that you've been having from the thought that you had has just become tenfold. So you're going to attract more into your day and into your life that makes you feel that way times 10. So if you don't want to do that, don't dwell on that feeling so much that you're acting out with it, okay? Change your thoughts, change your action as well. So one of the things I like to tell my clients to do is to write a list of different things that you can do. You know, they might take a minute, they might take 10, whatever it is, different things you can do that would lift your mood, make you happy, make you joyful, make you excited. And that could be anything from gardening to dancing around the living room to singing, whatever it is that makes you feel happy and good and uplifted. Do those actions, because those actions are going to generate that higher frequency for you to start to attract more of what you want into your life, clearing blocks in the way. Okay? So shadows. Being kept in the shadows is another block. We all have light aspects and shadow aspects, and the shadow aspects are the darker aspects that we have in our thoughts and our feelings that don't serve you. So these come from somewhere. It's important to do self-work to get under these, to find where they come from. And I will tell you that as you're digging, like, well, you know, this person did this to me today, it made me feel this way, which wasn't helpful to me, it didn't serve me, it didn't serve them, you know, I was having these dark thoughts about it. Get under that. Where did that come from? And the first thing you think of, it's usually a few layers behind that or underneath that. So keep going back to when you had that feeling before, and you will find layers under layers where the root of it is. And as you peel those layers and you find where that is, it starts to release. Okay? So that is a type of shadow work that I walk my clients through. And then more light is able to come through and your frequency naturally goes up. The two biggest blocks that I have discovered is, the first one is religion and the second one is money. First off, religion, it isn't, and I don't mean not having it as a block. I mean, if you are so set because of what's been passed down through your family and what you've been taught and what, you know, all the world is telling you or whatever for so long that you're so stubborn and stuck on it, you're creating a block for yourself. If you let go of all of that, and let source energy, source, speak through you, which is, you're part of it. We're all a part of source. Okay, and it will speak to you through your soul. So when I tell you about listening to your soul, that's kind of what I'm talking about. So if you stop and you listen to what's my soul telling me? What am I really getting? What is source trying to feed me? Then you will start to find the truth, and it's completely separate from what religions right now are teaching. It is not the same. And I received truth through opening up to my soul in different ways. One of the ways was Kundalini Yoga. But that's what I'm talking about with religion. And the other being money. Money has a reputation for being the source of all evil. The real source of evil are the blocks that are inside of you. Okay? These can generate all kinds of negative emotions and actions and traits. Now, money itself, it is simply an emotion. It is simply energy. Everything is energy. Money is a form of energy. It happens to be a 3D form. That's true. And there's a lot of people saying, oh, but we're all 5D or, and above. There isn't just 1, 2, 3, 5D. There's many layers. They go all the way up to 9 and up. So this is a 3D Earth. It's a 3D world that we live in. We have 3D ways that we have to keep a roof over our head and so forth. One of those is money. People have negative feelings, negative thoughts about money, and it's because of what they've been taught. It is. They've been taught these things. They don't realize it. Many of it they can't remember because they learned it when they were 3 months old, listening to their parents argue about money. Naturally, they have these innate feelings that are negative when it comes to money, and they've heard that it's evil and all of these other things. It isn't. Guess what? Guess what the truth is? The universe is naturally abundant. That is the natural state of you. It is the natural state of the whole universe. Being in flow with that natural state of things, that abundant feeling, is an open frequency, a higher frequency to keep receiving it. Okay? Letting go of your blocks surrounding money, allow that flow to happen. That abundant flow. The only limit that's real when it comes to money are what's in your mind. And so it's simply a matter of learning to work through that and change your own mind. So simply put, feelings are the source generators of all the frequency coming from you. The frequency coming from you will be met by universal response. It will be. Doing everything that you can to raise that frequency. By doing that, you are removing blocks, and then the magic happens. Things come into your life that feel amazing. Energetic healings even will happen better for you because you have raised your frequency, and everything will start to feel like it's just falling like it's supposed to. The world will feel like your oyster. So there you go. There's a little description on blocks and how to get through them and how to remove them and align yourself with what you truly want. Have a beautiful night. Love and light.